welcome to my channel. And if you're new to the channel, I teach community leaders how to use social media for business. And in this video, I'm going to share 10 ways to promote your brand. Now, starting a business is a great new career path, and entrepreneurship presents us with unlimited opportunities to share our passion with like-minded communities. And that's why branding is so important because it helps us remind our viewers or followers or potential customers who we are as a company, what we do, and why it matters. But before we get too deep into the topic and talk about the 10 ways to promote your business, I want to make sure you've taken the first steps. So the next couple slides were inspired by um, a document I created for my client of things they should, you know, have developed before they go marketing and advertising the company. You need to have things in place so that people outside your company will get more familiar with who you are as a business for the business. So they would include your company logo, your business name. You need to have your colors, some colors in place that you're going to use on a regular basis when you are promoting your company. You need to have fonts, which is the way in which the writing, the text looks when you share your messaging. Some other things would be you should have a slogan. So, for example, my company slogan is a personal approach to digital marketing. You typically hear slogans a lot on like radio and TV advertisements, but again, it's just a quick, sentence of describing, kind of setting the mood or a focus of what your company is about without going into detail. Now, a mission statement is detailed. It's a detailed statement, explains what the purpose is for your how you do business. So your brand, like your brand standard, like the standard for your company, more detailed than a slogan. It's more than one sentence, but it is important. It's part of my brand essentials. And of course, we know I always talk about target audience, knowing your target audience and being familiar with what your client base or who you are trying to sell to or gain support from. And so these are things that you need to have in place before you go out and start marketing and advertising. All right, so moving forward, I wanted to give an example, a visual example of an existing business that you practice. That's Amazon. Amazon is a great example of showing brand consistency, being consistent um, with your branding. They they started out as an online bookstore and they continue to add new products and services, but with everything they do, they always have an element of their brand. So the photo on the top left-hand corner is a package, a box from Amazon. If you've ever ordered online from Amazon, got something shipped to you, their box has the logo on several sides of the box. The photo below that is their app. So in addition to their website, they wanted to make things more convenient for shoppers and make it mobile friendly. So when we go searching um, the App Store for Amazon, their logo comes up, and that reminds us that this is a credible, legit source, and this is the official Amazon app. We download it, and all through the app is their brand colors, logos, etc. And then over to the right, you can see that there's a photo of one of their staff members, one of their team members, and she's carrying the box. She has on a uniform and she's in front of a company vehicle. So depending on where you are in your business, there's opportunities for you to display your branding. So after you've got your brand essentials in place, you're probably wondering what's next. Well, what's next is you're ready to share your message with the world, and I'm going to provide to you 10 practical ways for you to do that. One of the first ways to promote your brand, I would say it's a combo, so it's probably one and two on my list, is having a contact phone number and a voicemail message. Having a contact number that is set out exclusively for your business really creates trust with your callers. It provides credibility, and people know that they are calling the right place. So, it you can avoid confusion on your end and on the customer's end. So you won't answer the phone, like it's one of your cousins or one of your close family members. You want to be professional. And so having a contact number for that is important. And the voicemail message, if you're unable to answer the phone, having that voicemail recording again, letting your callers know that you are professional and that you're unavailable at the time, but they've called the right place and you will give them a call back, sets you apart from the competition. The next way to promote your brand is having a business email address. It's not a must have, but it's not a must have, but it is a nice to have. Basically, I've seen small businesses that have their business name and then they're still using certain email providers like AOL, iCloud, gmail.com. That's fine. But if you want to go to the next level, you can buy a domain name and people that contact you know that, hey, you're invested in this company long term. You have the name of your business in your email. And we'll talk about more about how to buy, well, not how to buy, but we'll talk about more about domain names here in a moment. I believe it's on the next slide. Having a marketing plan is important. It helps you save time and money so you can have a goal set in place that you can take action toward, you can share with your team, and so that you can compare it to once that campaign or project is over with. You can compare and see if you want to repeat that. Did it work? What value did it bring to the company? But without that, you're just kind of throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping something sticks. You're just throwing money out the window, and you're using all that time. You might not even be reaching the people that you want to reach. So I help my customers create, um, you know, basic marketing plans, nothing too extravagant, something very practical, so that when they're posting on social media or creating a website, they know how it's going to improve their business, specifically their business. Not in general, but their business. Domain names and website. I believe a domain name and a website go hand in hand. As I was stating before, buying a domain name, which is a web address, will give online shoppers a name to search so that they can find you on the internet, often known as www.com, .net, .org, .edu, and it goes on and on with the domain extensions. But buying that, you'll have ownership of that name and you can attach it to your website. Having a website is a great thing. Basically, you'll own that digital space on the internet. I call it like digital real estate. It's yours. You can control the narrative, control your reputation online. A lot of times when um, businesses want to get funding, government entities will require them to have a website. So why not purchase the name so you'll own that website? Promotional materials. When I think of promotional materials, I'm thinking of physical or printed products that can market your brand. Examples of those would be a custom apparel, a company t-shirt. When I'm doing like booths at events, I often see companies giving away office supplies, like custom office supplies with the name of their business on the pin, on a magnet, on a post-it note, on a mesh bag. It goes on and on and on. Something that, visitors to your booth or your event can have and take home to remember your brand when you are not around. Special events. Even if you are not an event-based company, there are ways that you can participate in events or host events online and offline. You can be a sponsor. That means you're partnering with another company. They can either mention you verbally, they may put you in front of their leads. There are all type of agreements, but you are sponsoring their event, either providing a space, providing the funds, helping them, fund the program. It's a great way to promote your business. The last few ways that you can promote your brand are usually the first ideas companies have to market the business. And I put this slide last intentionally because I believe having a plan and knowing how this is all going to work for you, and if you have to the budget and the capacity, um, or time, aka time and skill set, to invest in these last few methods of marketing, then that they should be last. So, and I'm not going to bore you. As you can see on the screen, there's a photo with a bunch of the different logos for the most common social media outlets. I'm going to talk about the ones that are not most commonly spoke about, like blogs. Blogs are, and they have been around for a while. Um, Personal brands and larger companies are profiting from blogs, or they're getting a lot of attention from blogs, or they have a lot of credibility in their blog. So blogs are still an opportunity for you to get in front of your audience. Video conferencing. Video conferencing, we were kind of forced into video conferencing with the pandemic, but video conferencing is a great way. They're also kind of like an event, that you can use social media for and connect in video in real time with your audience. Niche websites. Niche, when I'm saying a niche website, it's a website specific to your industry. So, for example, like if you were a plumber or doing handyman work, something like that, construction, maybe you would be on Home Advisor. You would be in front of people that are already looking to purchase your services. Another niche website may be nextdoor.com, where you're able to you're able to get in front of people that are in your neighborhood that you can connect with. And business directory listings are like an online business card, I would say. They're not as detailed as a website, so I would say they're like an online business card. It's a page, like a Google page, Google My Business, they have Bing, they have Yahoo. You can go on and on and on. You can be listed on like the Chamber of Commerce business directory. It's nothing new, but with the internet, it is another option for you to put your business in front of other entrepreneurs or folks that are searching for your type of service or product online. So you can connect with a broader audience, like cold leads, through business directory listings. It allows social media, as you know, allows you to build relationships, advertise, and publish that information across various channels. Public relations. This is a type of promotion that is also has been around forever and ever. One of the common ways to use public relations is having a press release. Press releases are created and they are sent to news outlets like your local news station, your local newspaper, magazines, etc. You can also, a lot of people now are publishing their own books. Book publishing is another way to get your message in front of a broader audience. Last but not least, paid advertising. Paid advertising is another one of the traditional methods of marketing. And as you can see on the photo, you can do it in print, you can do it outdoor, you can do it online, you can do it over the radio. It is just a lot of different opportunities. It's one of the fastest ways to reach your targeted audience. You do pay a fee to reach a specific number of a targeted audience. So it would be who of you to refer to your marketing plan to make sure that investment would be worthwhile. Just like marketing, advertising is not guaranteed. So you want to do your due diligence before you put your money out there. In conclusion, businesses who develop their brand will attract new business, gain supporters, and satisfy repeat customers. And I'm excited about your business development journey. And if you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you're interested in working with me or setting up a discovery call, visit my website or click the link in the description area below. Thanks for watching.